Hello, you're welcome to your number one interesting and exciting program, Discussion, where we discuss all the things you need to know about life in general from the social aspect of your life to the finance, even the religious aspect of your life. As usual, I'm not here alone.
To have you back. We are still discussing about what again?
Indecent dressing. That's our topic for today. So let's dive straight into the topic.
Exactly.
Indecent dressing. What do we understand to be indecent dressing?
That should be indecent exposure when you are dressed inappropriately. When you finish dressing up and you come out and it's an eyesore, like you half naked or what you're wearing is transparent, that of course is indecent. This is not only the women now, because the indecent has cut across both gender, both men and women dress indecently. It's no longer the days of, it's women that dress indecently.
No, let's narrow it down so these people watching us will understand better. We want to carry along every class of person and their level of understanding. Yeah. Indecent dressing is all about, for women, exposing your boss, exposing your thighs so high, as in you wear something very
your inner thighs.
Yeah,
let me put it
that's
that
the
way.
Some people
And
might even say
your
some arm,
your stomach also.
Yes,
I believe just inadequate exposure.
Those things are supposed to be for your, inside the house kind of dressing. So when you bring it outside or you wear it outside, it becomes indecent dressing. But what do you think make people want to dress like that?
I don't know. It's fashion.
It's fashion, and
it's
it's all about fashion. And we have celebrity role models.
Yeah.
And we watch them, we idolize them, we want to, be like them.
That's what they do. But another thing is, what I tell people is you can be trendy without being indecent. You can look good, you can be fashion conscious, like you can even be fly, looking good and fly without being indecent. Just cover up you can sew a very nice clothes that probably figure hugging, but not indecent. It is not transparent.
But
it is not nylon.
It's not about just being transparent, exposing. Don't you think there are some huggy clothes that are quite indecent? Because those clothes that will
be fitted, not hugging.
Let's look at the negative impact of this indecent dressing.
You find that a lot of people, when they look at all these things, not everybody have self-control like others. Some people have high self-control, while some don't even have at all. So you see some people, they might just see you and just what they saw, and they're like, hey, God, they've already started committing sin in their mind. So we wouldn't want to encourage that. This is both men and women, not just women. Hey, we explained what for women.
Let me ask you. What for men? What would you consider indecent for men to wear?
A man can just be walking and the next thing he will just remove his clothes and shirt and be like, it's a men's thing. But it's not supposed to be. I don't think that's right.
You're saying if they are walking with just pants, no shirts,
it's actually to an extent.
So like I was saying, there are some men that wear so much. This pencil, it's good to be trendy, but sometimes it's on the extreme. They wear this very tight fitting pencil trouser that it will just pack everything out. I think that's also indecent.
Yeah, it is. And some of them will wear what I call a shower short for men. Okay. It's more or less like a bomb shot. But it's actually a very short bomb shot. And they wear it and be walking around.
And no, it's wrong.
No, it's absolutely wrong. If it's a girl that wore it, you'll be like, they have nyash. But men have nyash too.
Of course. And it's indecent, Even sometimes when men dress with this open button you begin to see the middle of their belly button is indecent. We don't want to see it. When you are in your house, you can dress like that. We're not against such fashion. We're not against it, but you do it when you are in your private space.
Maybe you're going for an event that calls for that. You're going for clubbing. That one is your business.
Okay.
You can dress as you like, but when you are going on your daily activities, you're going out, you're going to the market, going where you're going to interact with people and people are going to see you. And children, we have children in society, for crying out loud.
Of course,
stop exposing them to all this, please. I know some of you be like, whatever is nothing, doesn't mean. It means so.
It means.
You see a small child, the child will be confused. What exactly is going on? What is this?
It's true. It's true. It's embarrassing. It will be embarrassing for not just the child, even the person. This brings us to etiquette. Sometimes it's just part of etiquette to care about other person's feelings. So when you do care about somebody's feelings, you cannot expose those things you are not supposed to, because it's going to hurt the other person's.
And some girls, they will purposely come out, they won't wear a bra, but when you look at them, they'll be like, what are you looking at? What am I looking at? Hello, you're the one showing me what I'm looking at. I wasn't even going to look at you, but my eye just went there. It's not even intentional, because this kind of thing has a way of shouting, look at me, you're here. You left your house, you wore a dress, no pants, no bra, and you don't expect people to look at you.
And even when they look at you, they don't look at you like a decent person.
No, they're not looking at you.
They will think you have a market you want to sell.
Yes, they already
and they
have
will
that
approach you in that way.
Yes.
And you may not be that kind of person,
exactly.
and you will not like
and
it.
you won't be happy.
Yeah, of course.
When you dress like this, you already give people this, this is the kind of person I am. People will begin to judge you. They say you're judged the way you're dressed.
Yeah.
Or you are addressed the way you are dressed.
Yeah.
So you see that people mostly judge you based on how you look. So they might be like, this one is not a serious person. Maybe we can just go talk to her. That kind of thing. So don't expose yourself to
It's a pity that even in churches, you see, sorry to say, all these modern churches.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to judge anyway, but they tolerate some of these things.
Yeah.
I know in my church, for example, if you wear sleeveless, you are not to be allowed inside the church. You can wear your sleeveless maybe sometime in your house, but there are some public places you cannot dress like this anyhow.
These people will tell you they're going to church, that God only looks at their mind and their soul and their inner being. But when you're going for an interview, do you wear your bum shorts?
Okay.
Simple question.
And you say God looks at your heart and your mind, but you're causing another person to sin.
Yeah, someone is there looking at you
somebody to sin.
Instead of listening to God, someone is there looking at you and committing sin in their mind. Okay, why not when if you don't have respect for God, why do you not respect a mere mortal? You're going for an interview now, you go and look for your best suit that will even cover you. You don't have a bow tie so that you will look decent. Now you want to be decent because you're looking for a job.
Okay.
But you're going to God's house, you don't want to look decent. You think God will understand, but human will not understand. Let us all please just try to